Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Just the front nine of this course today, and let's get this thing going. Well, you made good contact with that one. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. And let's see what happens. This is his second. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. Ouch, right by the hole. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And that's gonna go down, and that'll take the hole. Great work. Off to a great start here. You're one up after the first hole of this match. Okay, let's do this. Par 5, second hole. Let's pop one out there. Well, this should be in the fairway. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Let's see what he'll do here. He's around 215 yards out. Going a bit left of the pin. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, continues to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Teeing up on hole number 3. That was an extreme amount of force. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. And here's your second shot on the 3rd. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. I went right by. This putt is insanely long. It's stressful just watching him set this up, really. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Continues on a great line. Oh, is it going to go? And that's not a bad effort. Well, that was a bit of a poor result, but we got another hole coming up next. Oh, and he just barely missed it. Okay, now we go to the 4th. We got a par 3. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Looking forward to see what you do here. Oh, wonderfully struck. Ooh, that was a beauty. Well, that'll play pin high for us. And now this putt from 6 feet. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. And that hole will be halved. Okay, time for the fifth hole. It's a par 4. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Nicely done. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. And will it drop? He needs this to go to save par. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend. Sixth hole coming up. And the tee shot's looking decent. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. And the green slopes up a little bit around the pin there. You definitely got to make sure you get the right club. And yet another green in regulation for you. Let's see how he does out of the sand. Well, he had a nice little shot there, clearing that bunker and sticking it on the green. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. And he gets the putt to go. This one's about 7 feet away. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's just forget about it. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And it looks like around 135 yards out for him. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. I like it. I like what you did there. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. Boom, that's what we wanted in there, and winning the hole in the process. Good job. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole. Safely on the green. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And they're going with the 5-wood. Right by the hole. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? Ooh, that was close. All right, it's simple. Sink this, win match. Looking good. Okay, you have won the match. Congratulations. Walking away here up on your opponent. Fine work. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon.